Wisconsin. Not quite open yet. Gonna open in a couple of minutes. The squirrels are already up ripping around. Came flying in behind me, gave me a heart attack. I made the mistake of just thinking about a jelly sandwich. That's how you know I haven't seen deer yet today, is that I'm already thinking about food. But frustrating because I know there's a bunch of nice bucks in the area. There's only been a couple of close shots all day, so it just doesn't seem like they're moving very good. Unreal. Door closed, and there's a big body standing in the bottom. Pulled up the gun, and it's the huge body 9, big buck. He was quartering to me. His hind quarter was in my opening. His shoulder was behind too much stuff. I waited. My dad shot a nice buck. He leaves early to go load the deer. Well, the ranger was parked there when he started and drove. That buck wheeled. He was in my opening for just a second, but by the time I got on him, he turned and ran up the valley. Oh, this year has been one mess after another. Goodness. Alright, well, it is Sunday, the 21st at 10:32. The GoPro's been having some trouble because it's been cold, and so the batteries have just been dying. Anyways, this morning actually was really good. I saw about, I don't know, I've kind of lost count. guys, we have pulled the trigger. I just had that big 9 that I almost got last night come down at the bottom of my valley. It happened so quick I couldn't get the camera up. I mean, I saw a deer coming. I pulled up, saw it was him, and I had to shoot immediately. I felt good about the shot. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I felt good about it. I know the crosshairs were on him good when I pulled the trigger, so I think he's gonna be dead. It's just such a small window down there that as soon as I shot, he was gone, so I couldn't tell. I'll say he's a beautiful buck. It's been about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get out, go check for blood. Oops. Here we go. Hopefully, this is good news. I don't need any more bad news this year. I'm gonna shut this off so I can have the gun up and ready just in case something stupid happens. Well, you got a happy man. Well guys, here he is. What a stud. What a cool buck. Look at that guy. That is a baby, dude. That's the one that I almost got last night. Big old head and neck on him. What a cool buck. What a cool buck. That is awesome. Alright guys, well, 2021 gun season in Wisconsin, Sunday, second day of season. Put down this old guy. He's, I think he's the oldest buck on the farm. He's been mainly on the complete other side. I know there's several around, but with gun season, all the pressure and just the last few does, you never know if they're locked on one or whatever. But this guy came in at last light last night, and he stood down in the bottom and I couldn't get a shot, and I was pretty devastated because I thought it was going to happen, and it had been a pretty tough day. The morning I only saw a few does, and then the afternoon it was decent, but he was the only nice buck I saw. And then today, this morning, started off like bonkers. I saw 25 or 30 deer from 7:30 to 8:30. Happened to catch a doe crossing my valley here, and then a few minutes behind her, he came down the hill, and when I pulled up the gun, I always pull up the gun to look at the deer in case of a situation like this. I didn't know what he was, and I was like, oh my God, that's him. Clicked the safety off and had to shoot immediately, because if he took 2 more steps, he was gone. He was tough to drag out of the bottom. He's heavy. But just a beautiful buck. Thankful that I got a chance at him.